You're about to take a sip of water. Seems simple, right? But what you're about to witness is one of the most extraordinary journeys in the universe, and it happens inside you every single day. In the next 10 minutes, we're going to follow a single molecule of water through your entire body, from your lips to your cells and back out again. This is the journey of water. Here it comes. The glass touches your lips. You tilt your head back. Gravity does its job, but this is where the magic really begins. Water floods across your tongue. Your taste buds barely register it. Water has no flavor, but your body knows exactly what just arrived. Liquid life. Your tongue pushes the water backward. It's not falling down your throat. Your body is actively swallowing, muscles contracting in a coordinated wave called peristalsis. You don't even think about it. Watch the esophagus squeeze, like a tube of toothpaste being pressed from top to bottom. Ring after ring of muscle contracts, pushing water downward against gravity. Swallowing works upside down too. The water reaches a gateway, the lower esophageal sphincter. It opens for just a moment, then slams shut behind the water. This valve keeps stomach acid from burning your throat. Welcome to the stomach. It's not a peaceful pool, it's a churning acid bath. pH around 2, strong enough to dissolve metal. But water passes through largely untouched. The stomach lining is incredible. These cells produce a protective mucus barrier that prevents the stomach from digesting itself. Water molecules begin slipping between cells, heading for absorption. Water doesn't stay in the stomach long. Within minutes, it's pushed through another sphincter, the pylorus, into the small intestine. This is where the real absorption begins. The small intestine isn't small at all. Stretched out, it would be about 20 feet long. Its inner surface is covered in millions of tiny fingers called villi, maximum absorption area. Each villus is covered in even tinier projections called microvilli. Together, they create a surface area the size of a tennis court, all folded inside your abdomen. Now zoom in closer. See those protein channels embedded in the cell membrane? Those are aquaporins. They're water-specific channels. Only H2O molecules can pass through, pure molecular filtration. Watch this. The water molecule lines up with the aquaporin channel. The protein recognizes its shape. The channel opens. This happens billions of times per second across your intestines. The water molecule slips through the membrane in nanoseconds. It's now inside an intestinal cell, but it's not staying here. It's passing through to the other side. Inside the cell, water moves through the cytoplasm, the gel-like substance where all cellular life happens. Organelles float past. The nucleus, mitochondria, all bathed in water. The water molecule reaches the opposite side of the cell and exits into the interstitial space, the gap between the intestine and your blood vessels, the highway to your bloodstream. A capillary wall is right here. It's only one cell thick. Water slips through and suddenly it's in your blood. The molecule you drank is now circulating through your body. Your blood is about 92% water. Red blood cells float in plasma like boats on an ocean. Our water molecule is now part of that ocean, carried along with every heartbeat. The capillary joins a venule, a small vein. Multiple streams of blood converge. The current grows stronger. All roads lead to the heart. The blood enters your heart's right atrium. 4 chambers, 4 beats, 1 continuous cycle. Your heart beats about 100,000 times per day. This water molecule is along for the ride. The tricuspid valve opens. Blood pours into the right ventricle. Valves are like doorways that only swing one way. Evolution's solution to preventing backflow. The right ventricle contracts with sudden force. The pulmonary valve bursts open. Blood with our water molecule is launched toward your lungs. Destination: oxygen pickup. Through the pulmonary arteries, blood races into your lungs. Inside, capillaries wrap around tiny air sacs called alveoli, walls so thin that gases can pass through. Oxygen in, carbon dioxide out. Our water molecule sits in the plasma right next to this exchange. Oxygen dissolves nearby, turning the blood from dark red to bright red. Oxygenated blood ready for delivery. The freshly oxygenated blood travels through pulmonary veins back to the heart. The left side awaits. Blood pours into the left atrium, ready for distribution. The mitral valve opens. Blood flows into the left ventricle, the most muscular chamber of your heart. It has to pump blood to every corner of your body. The left ventricle contracts. This is the strongest contraction in your body. The aortic valve opens. Blood explodes into the aorta with enough force to reach your toes. The aorta branches like a tree. Each branch leads to different organs: brain, liver, kidneys, muscles. This time, our water molecule takes the path to your kidneys. Inside the kidney, blood flows into a nephron. You have about 1 million of them. Each one is a microscopic filtration unit. This is where blood gets cleaned. The blood enters a glomerulus, a tangled ball of capillaries. High pressure forces water and small molecules out of the blood. Filtration in action. Our water molecule gets pushed through the capillary wall into Bowman's capsule. It's now part of the filtrate, fluid being processed by the kidney. The filtrate flows into the proximal tubule. The kidney immediately starts reabsorbing the good stuff: glucose, amino acids, and about 65% of the water. Nothing wasted. Down into the loop of Henle. This U-shaped tube creates a concentration gradient that allows your kidneys to produce concentrated urine. Pure efficiency. Water is pulled out by osmosis, reabsorbed into surrounding capillaries. Your body reclaims what it needs. Only excess water continues forward. Now the collecting duct. This is where your body makes the final decision: keep this water or let it go. Antidiuretic hormone, ADH, controls this. When you're dehydrated, ADH triggers cells to insert aquaporin channels into the duct wall. Water rushes back into your bloodstream, your body conserving every drop. But if you're well hydrated, fewer aquaporins appear. Water stays in the filtrate. It will become urine. Your body knows it has plenty to spare. The remaining filtrate, now officially urine, flows into the renal pelvis. From 1 million nephrons, all waste converges here. One exit point. The ureter carries urine from kidney to bladder using peristaltic waves, the same contractions that moved food through your esophagus. Always moving. Urine enters your bladder through a one-way valve. The bladder expands as it fills. When it reaches about 150 milliliters, stretch receptors send signals to your brain. Your brain receives the signal: I need to urinate. But you have conscious control. You can override the reflex. You decide when. When you're ready, your brain sends a signal. The sphincter relaxes. The bladder contracts. Urine flows into the urethra and out of the body. Some of the water you drank is now eliminated. It served its purpose, transporting waste. But most of the water was reabsorbed. Let's follow those molecules. Reabsorbed water travels through veins back toward your heart, then out to your muscles. Blood flows into muscle tissue through tiny arterioles branching into capillaries. Water moves from the capillary into the interstitial fluid between cells, then through an aquaporin channel into a muscle cell. Cellular hydration is tightly controlled. Inside the muscle cell, water fills the cytoplasm where all biochemistry happens. Near a mitochondrion, your cell's power plant, water participates in energy reactions. The muscle contracts, myosin pulls on actin, the fiber shortens, you move. None of this works without water maintaining the cellular environment. Muscle contraction generates heat. Water's high heat capacity absorbs this heat. It's your internal coolant, and some water takes a different route toward your skin. Blood reaches a sweat gland in your skin. Specialized cells extract water and electrolytes from blood, forming sweat, your body's evaporative cooling system. The sweat travels up a spiral duct toward the skin surface. Some salt is reabsorbed along the way, your body conserving resources even while cooling. The sweat reaches a pore on your skin. The water molecule that you drank, that traveled through intestines, blood, kidneys, and muscles, now emerges into open air. A droplet forms, then evaporation. The molecule absorbs heat from your skin and transforms from liquid to vapor, cooling achieved. The water molecule lifts off your skin as vapor, rising into the air. It's no longer part of you. It's returned to the atmosphere. The cycle is complete. From your lips to the air in about 60 seconds of real time, one molecule, one incredible journey through the most complex system in the known universe, your body.